The power of words, how your speech can transform your life. The power of words, how your speech can transform your life. Words have an immense power to shape not only the world around us, but also the internal landscapes of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. The way we speak, both to others and ourselves, holds the potential to transform our lives. Here's how. 1. Words shape perception. The words we use directly influence how we perceive the world. Language serves as a lens through which we interpret our experiences, interactions, and emotions. By choosing specific words, we can either empower ourselves or limit our potential. For instance, when we describe a situation as difficult versus challenging, the subtle difference in wording can alter how we approach the task at hand. Difficult may evoke a sense of resistance or defeat, while challenging suggests growth and an opportunity to improve. Framing effects. Psychologists refer to this as the framing effect. The way something is presented, whether positively or negatively, affects our decisions and judgments about it. If we say, "I failed," it may lead us to dwell on setbacks. But if we frame it as, "I learned what didn't work," we shift our focus toward progress and lessons. Positive language can help create a mindset that looks for solutions rather than problems. Cognitive reframing. By consciously choosing to reframe how we speak about situations, we can transform negative circumstances into productive ones. For instance, negative framing, "I'm stuck in this job." Positive reframing, "I'm gaining experience here while I work toward my next goal." This shift not only changes how we feel but also increases our sense of control over our circumstances, allowing us to approach life with optimism and resilience. Conclusion. In essence, the words we choose don't just communicate ideas, they shape the reality we live in. By becoming aware of how language influences perception, we can consciously use words to create a more empowered, hopeful, and productive worldview. 2. Self-talk determines self-worth. The internal dialogue we maintain with ourselves, our self-talk, plays a pivotal role in shaping our self-worth. These inner conversations can either build us up or tear us down. Positive self-talk nurtures self-esteem, resilience, and confidence, while negative self-talk can foster self-doubt, anxiety, and a diminished sense of value. The impact of negative self-talk. When we consistently engage in negative self-talk, saying things like, "I'm not good enough," "I always mess things up," or "I'll never succeed," we reinforce feelings of inadequacy. This kind of internal dialogue becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy as our thoughts influence our behaviors and decisions. If we believe we're unworthy, we may avoid opportunities, downplay our achievements, or even sabotage our own success. Rewriting the narrative. On the other hand, replacing negative self-talk with affirming, compassionate words can significantly enhance self-worth. For example, instead of saying, "I always fail," you can say, "I'm learning and growing through this experience." This shift acknowledges challenges without labeling yourself as a failure, promoting a mindset that is focused on improvement and personal growth. The role of compassionate self-talk. Practicing self-compassion in your inner dialogue is essential for fostering self-worth. When you speak to yourself with kindness, understanding, and encouragement, just as you would to a friend, you create a more supportive inner environment. This doesn't mean ignoring mistakes, but rather approaching them with forgiveness and a belief in your ability to grow. Affirmations and positive reinforcement. Positive affirmations are a powerful tool to reshape self-talk. Repeating statements like, "I am capable," "I deserve happiness," or "I am worthy of success" can gradually change your internal belief system. Over time, these affirmations help rewire the brain to view yourself in a more positive light. Conclusion. Self-talk is a mirror of your self-perception. The words you use in your inner dialogue are critical to determining how you view yourself and your capabilities. By becoming aware of negative self-talk and actively replacing it with positive, supportive language, you can boost your self-worth and build a stronger, more confident version of yourself. 3. Words create relationships. The way we communicate with others plays a central role in shaping and maintaining relationships. Our words, whether spoken or written, are the building blocks of connection. They can foster trust, intimacy, and understanding, or they can create distance, conflict, and misunderstanding. By choosing our words mindfully, we can strengthen relationships and build deeper connections with those around us. Words as a bridge. Words have the power to bridge the emotional gap between people. Expressing empathy, appreciation, and understanding can help others feel seen and valued. Simple phrases like, "I understand how you feel," "I appreciate you," or "thank you for your help" can strengthen bonds and create a sense of emotional security in relationships. When people feel heard and appreciated, relationships naturally grow stronger. The impact of negative language. On the flip side, harsh or careless words can quickly erode trust and intimacy. Criticism, sarcasm, and passive-aggressive comments can lead to resentment and defensiveness. For example, saying, "You always do this wrong," not only places blame but also shuts down constructive dialogue. The cumulative effect of negative language can damage relationships, sometimes beyond repair. Mindful communication. Mindful communication involves being present and intentional with your words. Before speaking, it's important to consider the impact of your words and how they might be received. Practicing active listening, focusing on the other person without planning your response in advance, also allows you to respond thoughtfully and empathetically. This creates a space where healthy communication can thrive. The role of positive reinforcement. In any relationship, whether personal or professional, positive words can act as reinforcement for desired behaviors and attitudes. Praising someone for their efforts, offering genuine compliments, or acknowledging their contributions can motivate and inspire them. For example, saying, "I really admire how you handled that situation," not only makes the other person feel good but also encourages more of the same behavior. Resolving conflicts with words. Conflicts are a natural part of any relationship, and how we use words during conflict is crucial. Words that focus on resolving the issue rather than blaming or attacking the other person are far more effective. Using I statements, such as "I feel hurt when," helps express feelings without casting blame, making it easier to address the problem without escalating the conflict. Conclusion. Words are a fundamental tool in building and nurturing relationships. By choosing language that fosters connection, empathy, and understanding, we can create more meaningful, trusting, and fulfilling relationships. Conversely, careless or negative words can create barriers and lead to disconnection. Being mindful of how we communicate is key to developing strong, healthy bonds with others. 4. Words influence action. The words we use not only shape our thoughts, but also propel us into action. Language acts as a catalyst for our behaviors, turning abstract ideas into concrete actions. The way we frame our goals, intentions, and challenges with words can either drive us forward or hold us back. When we speak with clarity and purpose, we empower ourselves to take decisive steps toward achieving our objectives. Words set intentions. When you articulate your goals clearly, whether verbally or in writing, you set a powerful intention. Speaking or writing phrases like, "I will finish this project by the end of the week," shifts your mindset from uncertainty to commitment. Setting these verbal intentions creates a psychological contract with yourself, making it more likely that you'll follow through on your plans. Verbal accountability. Saying your goals out loud to others creates a sense of accountability. When you share your intentions with someone, you are more likely to take action because you feel a social or personal responsibility to live up to your words. For example, telling a friend, "I'm going to start exercising 3 times a week," motivates you to keep your word, turning a desire into tangible action. Affirmations and visualization. Positive affirmations like, "I am capable of achieving my goals," or "I have the strength to succeed," not only boost self-confidence but also influence your behavior. The repetition of these affirming words helps rewire your brain, making you more likely to take actions that align with the goals you're affirming. Similarly, visualizing success, using words to describe how it will feel and what it will look like, can motivate you to work toward that outcome. Words and problem solving. When facing challenges, how you talk about the problem can either limit or expand your options. Saying, "I'll never figure this out," closes your mind to potential solutions, while saying, "I can find a way through this," opens up creative problem-solving avenues. The words you choose can either encourage action or halt progress by creating mental barriers. The power of self-talk in action. Your internal dialogue plays a significant role in motivating or demotivating action. Positive self-talk, such as "I can handle this," or "I'm making progress every day," increases your chances of persevering in the face of obstacles. Conversely, negative self-talk like "I always fail," or "I'm not good enough," can stop you from taking action before you even begin. From thought to reality, words serve as the bridge between your thoughts and your actions. When you verbalize an idea, it becomes more real and actionable. It's the first step in turning a concept into reality. For instance, stating, "I will launch my business this year," moves the idea from the abstract realm of thought into the realm of action, initiating the steps you need to take to make it happen. Conclusion. Words are a powerful force that can transform thoughts into actions. By speaking your goals into existence, practicing positive self-talk, and framing challenges in a way that encourages problem-solving, you can motivate yourself to take meaningful steps toward success. Language doesn't just describe your reality, it shapes the actions that create it. 5. Words reflect and build identity. The words we choose to describe ourselves and our experiences are not just reflections of who we are. They actively shape and build our identity. Over time, the language we use, whether in conversation or self-talk, solidifies into a narrative that defines how we see ourselves and how others perceive us. These words can empower us to grow or confine us within limiting beliefs. Words as a mirror of identity. The words we use to describe ourselves, whether positive or negative, reflect how we view our capabilities, strengths, and limitations. If you consistently describe yourself as always anxious or not smart enough, these phrases become ingrained in your identity, reinforcing self-perceptions that limit your potential. On the other hand, affirmations like "I am resilient" or "I am resourceful" build a more empowered self-image. The self-fulfilling prophecy. The words you use about yourself often become self-fulfilling prophecies. For example, if you repeatedly say, "I'm not good at public speaking," you reinforce the belief and behavior that you'll struggle in such situations. This creates a feedback loop where your words shape your actions, and your actions then reinforce your words. Rewriting this internal script to something like, "I am improving my public speaking skills," shifts your mindset and behavior, encouraging growth rather than reinforcing limitations. Language and identity formation. Over time, the words we use create a narrative that defines who we are. Statements like, "I'm the kind of person who," or "I've always been," become powerful indicators of identity. For example, if someone says, "I've always been a hard worker," that narrative influences not just how they see themselves, but also how they approach tasks and challenges. Positive or growth-oriented narratives, therefore, lead to a more dynamic and evolving identity, while fixed or negative statements can trap you in a limited self-view. Identity through labels. Labels are powerful words that can either limit or expand your sense of self. Describing yourself as a failure after a setback can become a limiting label that affects how you approach future challenges. Conversely, labeling yourself as a learner or someone who perseveres shifts your identity toward growth, resilience, and continuous improvement. Choosing expansive, flexible labels allows for personal evolution, while rigid labels tend to box in your identity. Words and social identity. The language you use also impacts how others perceive you, and therefore, how they respond to you. For example, if you introduce yourself as "just an intern" or "not that important," others may adopt that narrative and treat you accordingly. In contrast, confidently describing yourself as someone eager to learn and grow in this role invites others to view you as someone with potential. The words you choose in social settings contribute to shaping your external identity, influencing your interactions and opportunities. Rewriting your story. The power of words lies in their ability to shape your identity over time. If you find yourself stuck in a narrative that limits your potential, it's possible to consciously rewrite that story. For instance, instead of saying, "I'm terrible at handling stress," you might reframe it as, "I'm learning new ways to manage stress." This shift in language doesn't just reflect a change in perception. It encourages personal growth and resilience, building a more adaptive and positive identity. Conclusion. The words you use don't just describe who you are. They actively shape and build your identity. By being mindful of the language you choose, both in self-talk and in social interactions, you can create an identity that reflects growth, resilience, and potential. Words have the power to limit or expand your sense of self, so choosing them wisely allows you to craft a narrative that aligns with the person you aspire to become. 6. Words can heal or harm. Words hold an immense power to either heal or harm, influencing not just our emotions and mental well-being, but also the emotional landscape of others. The way we speak can uplift and nurture, or it can wound and destroy. Every interaction we have offers the opportunity to choose words that can either foster healing and connection or cause pain and disconnection. Recognizing this power makes us more mindful of the impact our words can have. The harmful power of words. Negative, harsh, or careless words can leave deep emotional scars. Criticism, insults, and judgment can undermine a person's self-esteem, strain relationships, and create long-lasting feelings of inadequacy or pain. For example, saying "you're worthless" to someone can significantly damage their self-worth, leading to emotional harm that may last for years. These wounds can be especially deep when the harmful words come from someone the person trusts or values. In a similar way, self-directed harmful words can destroy our own confidence and mental health. Telling ourselves, "I'm a failure," or "I'll never be good enough," not only weakens our self-image but also creates a negative mental environment that hinders growth and healing. Words as healing agents. On the other hand, words have an incredible ability to heal. Kind, supportive, and compassionate language can uplift, restore confidence, and ease emotional pain. For example, saying "I believe in you" or "you matter to me" can provide comfort and strength, especially during difficult times. Simple phrases like "I'm here for you" or "I understand" can help someone feel supported, heard, and valued. In the context of self-talk, using compassionate and nurturing language is equally powerful. Speaking to yourself with kindness, using affirmations like "I'm doing my best" or "I am enough" can promote self-healing and foster emotional resilience. This type of language helps create an inner environment of self-acceptance and growth. Apologies and forgiveness. Words can also be powerful tools for reconciliation and healing in relationships. A sincere apology, using words like "I'm sorry for hurting you" or "I regret my actions," can mend rifts and allow healing to begin. Apologizing shows accountability and empathy, both of which are critical in restoring trust and connection. Similarly, offering forgiveness through words can also be deeply healing, both for the person extending forgiveness and the one receiving it. Saying "I forgive you" can release feelings of resentment or anger, allowing both parties to move forward with greater emotional freedom. The role of empathy in healing language. Using empathetic language, words that show understanding and compassion, is essential in fostering healing. When someone is going through a tough time, statements like "I can't imagine how hard this is for you, but I'm here" can provide comfort and validation. Empathy in language acknowledges the other person's emotions and experiences, which is crucial for emotional healing and connection. Words and their long-term impact. The effects of both harmful and healing words can extend far beyond the moment they are spoken. Harsh words can create lasting emotional damage, just as kind words can offer lasting support and encouragement. A single conversation can influence a person's sense of self-worth or their outlook on life for years to come. This long-term impact highlights the importance of choosing words that nurture and support rather than harm. Conclusion. Words have the power to heal or harm, and their impact can be profound and long-lasting. By choosing words that convey kindness, empathy, and support, we can nurture not only others but also ourselves. In contrast, careless or harsh words can inflict deep emotional wounds. Understanding the power of language and using it mindfully allows us to create an environment of healing and connection in both our personal and interpersonal lives. 7. Words cultivate gratitude. The words we use not only reflect our state of mind, but can also shape it. When we consistently express gratitude through our words, both internally and externally, we cultivate a mindset of appreciation and abundance. Gratitude transforms how we perceive our lives, helping us shift our focus from what's lacking to what we already have. This practice can lead to increased happiness, contentment, and a sense of fulfillment. The power of expressing gratitude. When we verbally acknowledge the things we are grateful for, it enhances our emotional well-being. Saying, I'm grateful for my health, or I appreciate my supportive friends strengthens our sense of connection to the positive aspects of life. Research shows that regularly expressing gratitude, either through writing, conversation, or self-talk, boosts mental health, improves relationships, and increases overall life satisfaction. Even small acts of verbal gratitude, such as saying thank you for everyday gestures, reinforce a positive mindset. This simple acknowledgement of kindness and help fosters a sense of appreciation and connection between people. Shifting focus with gratitude. Words of gratitude shift our focus from scarcity to abundance. Rather than dwelling on what we don't have or what's going wrong, gratitude helps us recognize what is going right. For example, instead of saying, I didn't get everything done today, you could say, I'm grateful for the progress I made. This shift in language changes how we perceive our experiences, helping us approach life with a more positive and optimistic outlook. Gratitude doesn't just change the way we see the world, it also changes how we feel about ourselves. A daily habit of expressing gratitude for personal achievements, growth, and characteristics, like, I'm proud of how I handled that situation, or I'm grateful for my perseverance, can build self-esteem and self-acceptance. The ripple effect of gratitude in relationships. Gratitude strengthens relationships by enhancing positive interactions. When you express appreciation to those around you, whether for a kind gesture, support, or simply their presence, it fosters deeper connections. For example, telling someone, I really appreciate how you've been there for me, can strengthen bonds, deepen trust, and create a more positive dynamic in your relationship. This practice also has a ripple effect. When people feel appreciated, they are more likely to express gratitude in return, creating a cycle of positive communication and stronger connections. Gratitude journals and affirmations. One of the most effective ways to cultivate gratitude is by maintaining a gratitude journal. Writing down things you are grateful for each day, whether big or small, encourages you to reflect on the positive aspects of your life. Over time, this simple practice rewires your brain to notice and appreciate more of the good things in your daily experience. Positive affirmations can also nurture gratitude. Repeating phrases like, I am grateful for the opportunities one have, or I appreciate the people in my life, helps reinforce a grateful mindset. These affirmations create an internal dialogue that fosters a sense of abundance and positivity. Gratitude during difficult times. Even in challenging situations, words of gratitude can shift our perspective. Expressing gratitude during tough times, such as appreciating the lessons learned from hardship or the support received during a crisis, can provide emotional strength and resilience. While it may be difficult to find things to be grateful for during adversity, doing so can help us maintain a balanced perspective and find meaning in our struggles. Conclusion. Words of gratitude have the power to reshape our outlook on life, turning our attention to the abundance that already exists. By regularly expressing appreciation, whether through affirmations, journaling, or simple verbal acknowledgments, we can cultivate a mindset of positivity, improve relationships, and enhance our overall sense of well-being. Gratitude doesn't just reflect a state of mind. It actively shapes a life filled with appreciation, connection, and fulfillment. 8. The Law of Attraction. The law of attraction is a philosophical concept suggesting that the thoughts and words we focus on, whether positive or negative, can influence the reality we create. In essence, we attract into our lives the energy we put out, meaning that by focusing on positive outcomes, we are more likely to manifest them. Likewise, negative thoughts and words can draw negativity into our lives. The law of attraction emphasizes the power of our words and thoughts in shaping our experiences, goals, and overall life direction. Words as a magnet for energy. According to the law of attraction, words carry a vibrational energy that attracts corresponding experiences into our lives. When we speak positively about our desires and goals, we align ourselves with the energy of those outcomes. For example, saying, I am capable of achieving my dreams, or success is coming my way, creates a mindset of abundance and possibility. This positive energy then attracts opportunities, resources, and people that help bring those words to fruition. Conversely, negative language like, I'll never succeed, or I'm not good enough, can generate limiting beliefs and attract situations that reinforce those doubts. The idea is that the universe responds to the energy we emit, whether it's grounded in confidence or fear. The role of visualization and affirmation. One of the key practices in the law of attraction is the use of affirmations and visualization to align thoughts, words, and actions with desired outcomes. Positive affirmations like, "I am worthy of love and success," or "I attract opportunities effortlessly," help condition the mind to expect positive results. These affirmations serve as a mental rehearsal, creating a strong belief in the desired outcome, which is essential for attracting it. Visualization involves mentally picturing the success or life you want as if it has already happened. By imagining yourself in the desired scenario, you create a mental blueprint that your thoughts and actions begin to follow. Speaking words that reinforce this vision, such as, "I'm living my dream life," strengthens the alignment between your intentions and the energy you attract. Aligning words with action. While the law of attraction emphasizes the power of words and thoughts, it also acknowledges the importance of action. Words and intentions must be backed by aligned behavior. For instance, affirming, "I am financially independent," needs to be followed by practical steps toward managing finances and creating wealth. Words can set the intention, but consistent, purposeful action is what brings those intentions to life. Overcoming negative thought patterns. A key challenge of the law of attraction is overcoming negative thought patterns that can disrupt the flow of positive energy. It's natural to experience doubts or setbacks, but how we respond to these moments determines whether we attract more negativity or shift back toward positivity. Replacing thoughts like, "things never work out for me," with, "I'm learning and growing from every experience," can help realign your energy toward more favorable outcomes. Self-awareness and mindfulness play a critical role in this process. By being mindful of your language, both spoken and internal, you can catch and redirect negative thought patterns before they manifest into undesired outcomes. Gratitude and the law of attraction. Gratitude is a central principle in the law of attraction. Expressing appreciation for what you already have signals to the universe that you are in alignment with abundance. Words of gratitude, whether spoken, written, or thought, help shift your focus from what is lacking to what is present, which attracts more positive experiences into your life. Saying, "I am grateful for my health, my family, and the opportunities coming my way," shifts your energy to one of abundance, opening the door to attract more of what you desire. Criticism of the law of attraction. While many people embrace the law of attraction, some critics argue that it oversimplifies the complexities of life by suggesting that thoughts and words alone can determine outcomes. They point out that external circumstances, systemic factors, and random events also play a role in shaping our experiences. The law of attraction, when misunderstood, can lead to the belief that negative experiences are solely due to one's thoughts, which can create unnecessary guilt or self-blame. However, proponents of the law of attraction clarify that it is not about avoiding all negative experiences, but rather maintaining a mindset that attracts growth, learning, and positive outcomes even in the face of challenges. Conclusion. The law of attraction emphasizes the power of words and thoughts in shaping our reality. By speaking and thinking in ways that align with our desires and goals, we attract corresponding energy and opportunities into our lives. Whether through affirmations, visualization, or mindful language, the law of attraction encourages us to focus on positivity, abundance, and growth. While action and effort are still essential, the way we speak about ourselves and our future can significantly influence the experiences we attract and the life we create. Conclusion. Words are not just tools for communication. They are powerful catalysts that can influence your thoughts, actions, and overall life experience. By choosing your words mindfully, whether in conversation with others or in your internal dialogue, you can transform challenges into opportunities, strengthen your relationships, and cultivate a life of intention and fulfillment.